bin jetzt gespannt, wie das wird, weil die 3 Designerinnen, die jetzt hier kommen, die habe ich noch nie wirklich gesehen. Also bin ich sehr neugierig. Ich habe nur einen schwedischen Mann an meiner Seite und seitdem hat sich mein Auge für Skandinavien geöffnet. Und das habe ich nie so wahrgenommen. Es ging immer eher in den Süden bei mir und jetzt hänge ich im Norden fest und sehe, wie unglaublich kreativ das alles ist. Nicht nur von der Kleidung, von den Möbeln, von allem. Also die Skandinavier sind echt cool.
Maybe the head's more close, it's more close. Okay.
The entire show area. We wish you a pleasant stay at the Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week. Thank you. Viel Spaß bei der Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week.
Great to meet you.
Ja, det var nästa.
Oh, it was very good. It's fantastic. How is your feeling?
I feel, a bit shaky, but
sure.
happy. Yeah.
And beautiful models. I thought it worked fantastic with the music. I think it was really, really nice. Also es war jetzt ein bisschen gestaffelt, erst so ganz die Prinzessin und dann immer ein bisschen konservativer, aber irre schick. Also die haben echt ein gutes Gefühl für Form und Farben und also ich fand's gut. Ich werde es auf jeden Fall verfolgen, wie es weitergeht und suchen in Stockholm.
Yeah, I am. I'm really satisfied. I'm really happy with the models, fantastic crew and everything. I saw on the screen that it looked good, so it's special. It's called a cat among the ermines, which is a Swedish saying that means that something is it stands out in a way, and it's an inspiration from the autumn colors and the winter feeling, and it's also with the retro romantic, which is typical for Camilla Norback design. Great! It's the first time I'm showing in Berlin, and I think it's fantastic. And the whole crew, the whole setup, it's so professional. I'm really pleased. And I've been doing fashion shows in Sweden, of course. I'm doing a fashion show with Mercedes-Benz in 2 weeks, approximately, in Stockholm, which is great, of course. It's a home arena, but this is special. Feels really good. It was great. I've known them for a couple of years, but we've never been like backstage together, and it was fun. Really great. It worked well. And we're three so different brands. I think you can really see the difference, and we stand out in our own way, which is also good. It needs to be three different brands, I think. Of course, music and fashion has always gone together, so there's definitely a connection there. So it's great having a Swedish up-and-coming musician also with us, of course. It's great.
Yeah, I feel very satisfied and relieved and a bit shaky. I get very much inspirations from movement and dance, and I work a lot with different draping techniques that I have, developed. And yes, what can I say? I don't have a, certain source of inspirations for each collection. I work in the themes that interest me, and that's has to do with movement and the body and the experience of wearing clothes, and I, just try to make it better for each season. I like the whole silk program with the printed chiffons and the fluid, long dresses. I'm very, I think it's so well organized, and I think it's so professional and good. It was even better than I expected, so I'm really happy to be here. I sell in Sweden, of course, and I sell a lot in Japan and the US, and UK is a growing market also. and but not in Germany. So yeah, I think it was a great mix because we have so different aesthetics, and it's totally different style of our collection, and I think that it's good that it's so that you really can see that it's three different designers, and we like each other.
I'm really satisfied. I think it was amazing. I mean, because you're always a little bit like wary when it's a group show, because it means that you have to compromise a bit. So like in Stockholm, I always do my own shows, when I'm in charge of like everything. But I think it looked amazing, and I think the styling, the music, everything went really well with all collection, and I couldn't be happier. And the inspiration, I mean, my style is usually called tasteful kitsch. Because I love everything like feminine and glittery, and it's like on the edge to kitsch, but it still has to be like beautiful and kind of elegant. And I work with different concepts. I mean, it's always like starting with like inspiration from like, different types of women. Like for instance, my summer collection was like really like it was more about like something fun and positive, feminine, like mismatch. This time I wanted to do something that's a little bit more minimalistic in a way. It's not so, it's quite, even if it's a lot of decoration, and I'm also like really inspired by the craft. It's a lot of hand sewing, like, all this beading and all this stuff. So I want to do something really decorated, like extremely feminine, but still quite sharp, and like not too many frills or, ruffles or that kind of stuff. And the girl I had in mind for the collection is like a bit of an ice princess, like, who's like only taking care of her looks and wants to be perfect, but still a bit cold and like, almost like, wrapped up little present is like quite stiff, but just really gorgeous. Like eye candy, that's what I want to create. My biggest market is Sweden. I sell like all over Sweden. And then I have like a few shops abroad. It's like Dubai, New York, Barcelona, Paris. Actually none in Berlin yet, but maybe. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I think they're really talented. I love Diana stuff, and I thought it was really funny actually, because if you looked at the lineup, I don't think anyone else noticed, but both my last outfit and Diana's last outfit was like a navy blouse and a navy skirt, but they were like totally different styles, because it was my style and her style, and that was just a coincidence, but I just saw it, when I watched the show on the monitor. I thought it was a bit funny. I think everyone is like really strong individuals, so